Okay, let's put all this iron back. Yeah, how many circuits am I sitting on? A bunch. Oops, I've eaten all of my super alloy. I should stop that. Go back out to Fartlands. Let's see if it still has a massive stock of super alloy that they're just not grabbing for me. Because I'm not supplying it. That explains a lot. Gotta keep those in mind. Otherwise, okay, how much do I have? I'm sitting on 10. Alright, let's get 5. Go upstairs. I'm just going to expand my storage hell here. I'm going to try something slightly different this time around. A little denser. Meth. Okay, because we might as well at least have a supply of meth. And whatever the other one is. Nitrogen. Perfect. Let's see, what else do we want to store in here? Bioplastic nuggets? Yeah, sure. I'll just move the fertilizer storage up here. I think we have another one elsewhere. I figured out. And then we should do fertilizer 3. Let's see. Go back to making super alloy? Probably. Maybe. I mean, we can certainly make a lot of it. Let's stop doing that here, actually. This base is making me feel slightly depressed. Let's put some windows on it. Doesn't need to be much. Just like a window. To look out at my glorious machinery. This is a good point. I haven't exactly given myself a whole lot of places where I can even use a window. This base is built making me depressed. I wonder why. Alright. I give up. No windows. I guess I mean, if I wanted to be silly, what I could do is actually have like a series of... nah. We just live in a horror box, and that's all that can be said about it. What else was I going to build? I just had an idea for something, and a brain left me. I never did build a satellite. Oh, I know what I need to do. Let's put some doors upstairs. It doesn't need to be too much, just enough. Really, I think we just want to have a door on every floor. So I can just hop out. There we go. Yeah, it kind of works. And you know what? I'll just drop these off. And build the greenhouses. Yeah, I could do that. I feel like we need another layer to this. We need to go deeper. But I'll probably have it go off a bunch, just have it go off like a secret third floor thing. Here's the thing. I kind of don't care about terraforming this time around. my logic is mostly, I just want to bust out all of the big machines right at the very end. And just go kind of like, you know, what I've currently got is good enough. It'll get there. And then eventually I'm just like, hey, what if I just put down like a gazillion heat machines all at once? What'd that look like? And just let her rip for a bit. We should probably build the T2 craft station in retrospect. Because we never did. Okay, so I need tungsten rod, which we don't have many of. We need pristine mushrooms. Oh no, have I completely like run out of those? Wait, no, good. Oh, this is actually filled out. Perfect. I should probably figure out plastic rods. Okay, demand plastic rods. What are they good for? Who knows? We now have them. Okay, and then all I need is to figure out the mapping information chip. Which, like, I've built so many of these things, you'd think I'd remember the recipe. I don't. It is not stuck. There is nothing there but empty space in my head. And that's okay. It's not a huge priority. Alright, and then all I need is a rocket engine. Hopefully I have some regular ones. Oh yeah, we've been... I didn't even need to make them. The game just hands them to me. Perp. There we go. Whee! Nope. I want to ride. I want to ride to space. Never mind. Okay, so that hopefully gives me the ability to look at which areas are irradiated. Doesn't seem like it lets me know how much, though, which is kind of a downer. But at least it lets me see every single spot on the map that isn't. So we got that one, like, in-between area. We've got hell here and then a couple more. We're actually doing pretty well as far as terraforming goes. Yeah, if you were in a Martian situation, you'd... Oh, that's where I put it all. You would, if I was trapped on another planet alone, I'd just do about every drug nonstop. Solitude in space seems like a reasonable excuse to, appeal into junkiism. I think I'd probably just sleep. I think it kind of depends on the circumstances of me being alone on a planet for a while. Like, am I taken care of, but there's just nobody around? Do I need to, like, survive? Or am I just kind of stuck until somebody comes to get me? Because I think all of those kind of dramatically determine exactly what I would do. Because I'd be probably okay with the idea of being alone for, like, a year. Yeah, full Matt Damon stuck, but, like, how much do I have to work is what I'm fishing for. Because, yeah, if it's full Matt Damon, I just die. Because I may vaguely look like Matt Damon, but I do not have, Matt Damon movie engineering skills. Hence the drugs. Go out in Technicolor. No, that's valid. I would probably try and figure out how to, like, create something that, like, find a cave. Like, build a setup in a cave or something that's not gonna just get blown away by an asteroid. And then just, like, put as much alien writing shit in there as I can. And, like, leave it as a gift to somebody else that finally gets to said planet. And, suddenly has to deal with an influx of a bunch of fake alien artifacts. Either that or if I'm like, if I manage, like, if if I was in this situation where I actually have, like, the, where I actually have a wide variety of, like, tools and materials and whatnot, there's a very real possibility I'd set up, like, a space gun. And, you know, point it at orbit and say, you know, this is my planet now. It'd probably still get me destroyed, but I mean, I think whoever this character is kind of hosed to begin with. So, I don't know. I don't think I could blame them. It's kind of how I felt about Subnautica. You know, like, whenever you read the logs of the company that was, like, behind, your organization, I was like, why would this guy ever be trying to get back to that? You ever play Haven? Say, oh, I should probably actually put some purifiers up in here, shouldn't I? Yeah, there's only 50 toxic water in there. But, Haven is a really lovely video game. Maybe not for everybody, but I liked it a lot. But it's two characters who effectively are in a Romeo and Juliet situation. Their, like, society pairs people up based on an algorithm or something like that. I forget what it was. And they more or less say, like, nope, this sucks, we're leaving, and they go off to an alien planet to just be alone and do their own thing. And they're, I think, like, one of their parents was the space president, which was, of course, complicating matters a little bit. But I think I would kind of be in that situation, to some degree, especially for, like, this one. You know, maybe I'd, like, try and covertly find some people and be like, hey, you want to join my, like, cool space colony? We've got a gun. And also, anybody that tries to get close to this planet gets blown up anyway. We don't know why. It's pretty safe here. And then I just make a giant catcher's mitt? So they don't get blown up on the way down. Maybe. Like, somebody's going to do that in the course of human history, assuming we end up going to space. That we are absolutely going to have, like, wacko rogue colonies popping up left and right. Okay, there's some more. Ooh, my inventory is super full, though. I should go drop things off. Why don't you just create a space Mormonism minus the god? I mean, like, I don't think I invented the space underwear thing. Or not space underwear, the magic underwear. I'll let them have the magic underwear. You know what my underwear is going to be? Comfortable. Oh, right. Let's get some water purifiers up in here. Oh, you know, I never did actually look into the detox machines. We should build these. Holy smokes, they are good. And now we actually have a whole bunch of tungsten. That's tungsten rods. Well, we actually only need 3 of these. Like, every time I see Mormons at all, let's see. In, like, the space underwear, and it's, like, somebody showing it off or something like that. I always just feel, like, weird looking at them, because it just looks bad wrong. Okay, did they... Wow, my drones are so convenient. Just clean that out in, like, 2 seconds. Okay, so we still need plastic rods, which we might be capped out on. We need 3 of these. Mormons in space underwear. Am I? No, I'm not mixing this up. Mormons have like a very specific type of underwear that they're supposed to wear. I'm not making this one up. It's like a thing. It doesn't get advertised much because it's weird and kind of probably pushes people away from Mormonism, maybe. But like they straight up have like weird white silky looking underwear. Okay. Can I build the other one? No, we need more purification gel. Definitely going to need more of those. But at least we can make them now. Okay. So here's the downside. The machine is a lot bigger. Oof. Alright. Turn this off. We're just gonna have 2 of these for now. Well, you know what? We could actually have a 3rd. Okay, so this is going to demand toxic water and supply everything, right? Yes, this is going to demand toxic spores and supply everything. There we go. Just have this sitting in the center of the room. Ideally, what I'd like to do is actually have a couple of these going. I mean, I could. Yeah, they have runes on them. Going to avoid that rabbit hole. It's a good idea. It's strange. Not... let's see. Yeah, let's just move a number of these storage things out here. Yeah. God, that's a lot of microplastics. Okay, these have nothing in them. So let's just have this demand chlorine dioxide. Pristine mushroom. Make it easier to find them. These have... purification capsule? And this has plastic polymer. Okay, I'm just going to set these to supply. We kind of want to clear this out and turn this into a crafting space so it's easier to get access to. Because I'm going to have this be kind of like my easy access section, and then we're going to have more storage over here. So I can have just a bunch of these, one for each type. Okay, did I... Oh, do we not have... We do not have a storage for purification gel. Oops. Okay. Here we go. Kind of hell to get in here, but that's pretty dense storage. Now, if I wanted to be really crazy, I could try and like jam more of these in here. I don't think I want to. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. And yeah, do we just... Are we completely capped on microplastics? Oh boy. We should probably go get a drink though, before I do anything else. Then I think we just make some more, like digital storage. Or digital storage, whatever the like high tier storage. Storage locker 2s. I live in a giant brick. There's just something deeply disappointing about this base. It's like kind of space efficient, but also hell. Okay, so we want to do... Guess I'm going to put all the iron away. May just all get shredded. So be it. That should be enough. Okay, so that is 16. So I need 8. There we go. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so we have fertilizer 2. Fertilizer 3. That'll clear up some space downstairs and elsewhere. I'm going to set this as a slightly lower priority so the other ones get it. And I'm going to do a second one. Might be worth having like another storage thing elsewhere. But, eh. Okay. What do we have? Toxins? Toxins. Here we go. Okay, so let's move the auto crafter. Well, actually, do we want to move this one? I think we do. Because the auto crafter has a limited amount of range that it can reach. And so I'd prefer to have the auto crafters like lined up on this wall. Even to the point where yeah, there we go. Because the drones are going to move all of this stuff out. If this is getting the, yeah, every 15 seconds, it might actually be useful. But yeah, if I have this kind of corner for auto crafters instead, we can have one for kind of each of the... One for each of the complex recycling resources. So let's have this one be purification capsules. Oh, do I have... Oh, we don't have one of these for water, do we? Guess I'll have the pristine water in here. Or the purified water. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. So now this is going to just create purification capsules for us. Which, frankly, I'll probably want to get more storage for. Along with everything else. Okay, so let's dump off everything we've got. And then super alloy rods. we just need 3 for now? Let's just go for 3 more, and if I need more than that, then I'll come back and make some more later. I just want to get these set up so it's not, like, constantly filling up or... Well, I mean, I guess it's going to constantly fill up regardless. Okay, so purification gel, plastic polymer, and plastic rods. Hopefully this won't cause some kind of, like, weird resource bottleneck. I don't think it will. So the only other thing I could consider doing would be, like, tungsten rods. But I might have to make those in the other room. I also don't necessarily know if I want to make those on demand. Okay, that should be better. So let's go get a drink. Let's eat some food. Still really wish there was like a melon or something that gave you both water and food in this game. Can automate taking a shredder if you have too many in storage? Yes, you can. So the only reason why I don't want to do that is because technically microplastics are a limited supply on this planet. Eventually I will actually have just hoovered all of them up. Which I probably will not use all of them. I can't imagine I will. Oh, right. I was going to... I'm just going to leave it here. Let's go back. I was going to build a couple of these. Okay, let's go to you. Tungsten rods. Probably only need like 3 of these. Why not? We just completely out of toxins? We are completely out of toxins. We out of this stuff? No. Wonder if because those set to demand and supply, they're not getting processed. Seems like these tanks maybe are causing issues for me. Or I did that to myself. Both are entirely possible. Wait. Oh, this one of these is plastic rods. I guess I'll have this one be plastic rods. As the problem is I need a lot of toxins, and I don't have many of them. Surprisingly. Well. This ain't doing anything anyway, so let's just have that run. Let's see if we've made an amount of tungsten rods. Yes. Perfect. Okay. That should be more than enough. I didn't realize the toxic goo storage might not actually supply everything. Or maybe they will now. Oh, they will. I just had to reset it. There we go. Yeah, because I was hoping it would be one of those that would actually just pull it, but now this is for sure actually working. Good. Let's go make the water not suck here. I'm assuming I could just plop several of these down kind of in the same general area. Oh, I gotta clean up all the toxic gunk. Okay, let's turn that off. The problem is it's actually weirdly difficult to find all this jazz. Oh. These are like little uranium spots. That's kind of nice. I don't need uranium though. I want to talk with whoever was in charge of this place just dumping, leaking uranium everywhere. I feel like you should be able to put down the water purifiers. Even if they don't work. Or maybe they just work really slowly. But them not even being able to be put down is annoying. Now I have to clean everything first. Belly aching. I don't have any justification for this. It's just a pain. Let's go for this first. No, never mind. We'll leave it. I mean, I think they're a little bit dead. This is true. Let's just go dump things off. Did I loot this thing completely? Yeah, that looks pretty looted. Well, I thought this was going to be this great big undertaking, but it actually goes by pretty fast and isn't too much of an issue. Okay. I should figure out what else is in here. It needs to be stored. It really is food. Like space food and fuses. Rare stuff that I can't just get rid of. Well, I mean, space food I don't give a dang about. But the fuses obviously are valuable and I want to keep hoarding them. I wonder if there's anything up in here. Pristine mushroom. We need more of those. Okay. Anything else? A lot of stuff. Yeah, at least we've got that toxic drain kind of controlled down to a bare minimum, so I can stay here for a while. That was some weird pop-in. Still kind of scared about the idea of going back to the Fartlands just because, oh gosh, there's like 300 things there. But then again, this went by so fast that maybe it's not nearly as much of a problem as I think it's going to be. Might wait until I get the next mask, though. Yeah, 300. That's several inventory trips. It's why I kind of wish at some point you get access to like the ability to just send out drones to do these things for you. Because I think there's like, gosh, it feels like 8,000 or so toxic elements spread across this entire planet. It's not bad. Like, it actually goes by pretty fast once you start doing it. But yeah, drones to empty your backpack would be huge. But like, one of the first games that I played when I was a kid that I like really latched onto, I played a lot. Like, Diablo 2 was like one of the first games I really sunk time into. We should get a drink. This has got water, that's got water. I'll just start drinking from that. It seems to be full anyway. I don't think I'm storing... Did I not set one of these to hold water bottles? Oh. Yeah, we really don't need to be worried about that then. I think once we start producing things that require water, that's going to be an issue, which I think was fabric? I think it was fabric, oddly enough. But yeah, Diablo 2 mini-master with like a hell of a lot of skeletons was just like super compelling to me as a kid. And I want every game to have that in some capacity. And I know like it's not always the most feasible, but here where you have drone robots and stuff, it does feel a little strange that you can't just like have a small personalized drone army in your backpack to do minute and annoying tasks for you. I do really love this DLC from a, like, the sheer amount of stuff it gives you and how convenient it feels. I'm curious how it plays if you're playing it, like, without any, like... This is obviously kind of New Game Plus for me. I came from another planet over to this one. I'm curious how it feels if you play it as your starting planet. How much easier or harder it potentially is. Unlike, the main game where you have to worry about, like, terraformation steps to be able to access things, this one doesn't have that problem. Oh, but you would be really, really hamstrung resource-wise. Kind of. Like, I could see that maybe being an issue. Okay, next resource is a while away. Oh, I could get a poster. I'll have to come back. Is that a... Ah, there's a thing there. A poster to make up for a lack of windows. I mean, it is kind of true. A lot of my wall space is kind of used up at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna let that go. I'm assuming these are just going full tilt now. Looks like it. They're going full tilt, they're just slow. Probably where the production bonus thing would help. Oh well. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. How are we doing on purification units? Incredibly well, actually. I did this one from scratch if you want a brief, no spoiler rundown. Sure. I mean, I can't imagine it's particularly heinous. Unlike some of the other planets where you, like, actively have to convert resources with, like, the mining facility things. This one's pretty generous. Feels like, anyway. But then again, it might be generous because I'm running a later game save. Or not save, but... Okay, so we have 9 spots left somewhere. Wait. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I do also have a fully upgraded backpacking car. I mean, that helps. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, that would have taken me a little while to find. Oh, it's just all up here. There we go. It's clean. Start the same way as you do on Prime. Nothing unlocked, and you'll hit the terraformation stages. Run roughly simultaneous with purification unlocked. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. It's mostly just the, like, is there much of a... Okay, resources were less of a problem than Prime once I remembered to dismantle all the junk. See, that's what I was thinking, that, being able to dismantle, like, all the trash on the ground would get you pretty much all of the basics. Okay. Let's move that over. We still want to check out the mining machine, and I think I saw a blue box along the side over here somewhere. No. Strange. But not a big deal. Is it like a plant vulnus? No, it's just a plant. Oh, there was one on a small island. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Nope, that was actually pretty minor. Oh, there's one. I swear I saw one over on the left, but either I already got it or... Because I thought I'd spotted one right there. Maybe it was that. I don't know, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so next order of business. I think there's something up above. Oh, warning oxygen critical. Hold up. Do gotta remember, cannot breathe nothing. What is this? Is that just a tiny little elevator to go up here? It is. That's convenient. I think I see some stuff up here, and I'm not sure what it is. It might be nothing. A blueprint chip. I'm pretty sure I can't actually use those. Now that's the good stuff. We got a nice fusion rod. Our fusion cell? Yeah. Is there another one of these over here? Seeing a way up onto this one. So if there is, I apologize. But not that much. I don't think it really matters. Like the general thing to note with this is just that I'm so rife with resources that I really don't need to get too much of anything from any of this. It's like, nice, maybe? Aha, knew it. This is just too suspicious looking. Whoa. Huh. That's confusing. Found any gold ones on the planet? Like 1 or 2 at this point. Not many. I don't usually seek them out because they just end up giving me junk. Okay. Well, I could dismantle that. It's actually a pain. This is not a resource I need. Are these resources? No, they're like mushroom things. And trophies. Yeah, the problem is the trophies... I don't know what to do with the trophies, so they just are kind of there. Oh, I didn't actually set that to supply. I'm a fool. No, it's okay. It's time for me to go back and grab a drink anyway. Okay. I get the feeling I might actually need more of these processing these processing machines. Alternatively, let's see if I can. Question number 1. Is this slower now? No. Question number 2. Is this faster now? It's not. Why not? Why do we have these things then? Okay. Well, I guess my options are make more. This is plastic rods and tungsten. That is doable. Okay. Oh, because we've been making endless tungsten rods. I need to stop that. Okay, we can always scrap a tungsten rod. There we go. Okay. Where do I want to put this? Almost kind of feels like this is why I need like another floor of this stuff. Well, option A, this is not doing anything currently. Okay. Reason for this is mostly just the fact that I can stack them in a line. And as long as I can just kind of walk into the room, we're good. Okay. That should be good. That should make a difference. I hope. That didn't use up all my time? Oh, right, because we had extra. It's fine. Okay. Well, how are we doing on super alloy? A bunch. Let's make some super alloy rods. Yeah, make another floor then? Yeah, we're getting to that point. I think not today, though. Okay, so question is, this is completely clear. We've got the area between, which is an option. Let's see. I guess I should probably go back to my car. Probably actually go back to Demines anyway, because I don't think there's anything left for me here. There we go. I'll just have to find another place. Because, yeah, there might be like a chest or 3 that I haven't found. And at some point I'm going to have to come back and collect these. But that's no reason for me to hold on to that. Oh, actually, these are just done. Yeah, it turns out they're pretty effective. I'm gonna move that over. Okay, I might be able to take them all back with me. Looks like it. Okay, let's double check all the water here is clear. Looks like it. Yep. Okay, so the area is completely purified, I hope. I was not expecting the toxic water purifiers to work as well as they do. This thing makes the bad noise when backing up. Alright. So now what? I don't know. Nailed it. I'll have to check that other water purifier and see if this area on the left has been properly purified. Looks like it. This is why I want a hovercraft. Haven't checked the water nearby. Yeah, that's not looking done to me. Did I forget to have these things specifically supply? I did. So we extracted exactly 10. And then just forgot about it. Yeah, let's just hoover up all this water. So I think what I'm going to do with these barrels outside. That should go faster. As soon as they're empty, we switch them back to demand. Yeah, I think that's the trick. Priority 4, 5? What is... You can keep going? I guess the other thing I could do specifically is have this one supply everything. This one just demand toxic goo. Yeah, toxic water. I still wish it was one of those that if I had both of these on, they would do both. Okay, cell supply. Oh. Okay, so we actually want to set these to very low in retrospect. There's no easy way to do this, is there? I really wish this had inserter arms and stuff. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any more toxic goo. Okay. At the very least, that'll kind of hoover it in. I just don't know what to do about the toxic barrels. I think we just leave it. Actually, let's just have this be both of them. As long as a couple of them are focused on what we actually need. There we go. Okay. Well, I think at this point we've made a decent amount of progress. Supply everything. We've got the water being handled, hopefully processed. It's going to take a long time to actually turn any of these into anything. What next? I guess if I was to do anything else, we'd probably want to find like some other location. We've got a lot of little toxic spots there to clear out. A couple of things here. This was hell. Okay. I think let's check the car. How much is left? Almost nothing.